This is Future Snek, everybody. And what you're seeing here is my successful run of this final boss of Trip's story campaign. If you want to know why it took me so long to finish this Let's Play, and by the way, it is 100% finished as of this recording, this fight is one of the two major stumbling blocks here at the end of the game. I would say I like this game a lot. I like Sonic Superstars probably more than the average Sonic fan does, but holy crap, these last couple of bosses are really freaking abusive. So here's the strategy. During the laser beams, as you're seeing here, just don't get hit. It's more important to take your time and just hit him when you have a chance. He stays there for a very long time before he'll change, and if you're lucky, you can spin dash and catch him a little early. With the missiles, just run, pick a direction, left or right, doesn't matter, just keep moving and jump, and he will just never ever hit you. The best thing to do for most of his patterns that don't involve chasing after him are find the top of the hill and stay there. During the Shadow Clone phase, you can pretty much ignore any of the shadows and just go straight for him. Trip's double jump helps a lot here. You can get some easy hits, it'll speed things up a lot. We're back to the missiles, so once again, nothing really to it. I saw like a lot of really good memes actually about the bosses in this game, and I gotta say some of them are pretty spot on. Some of them are pretty darn funny. There I got lucky, got a free punch in very quickly and kind of got to end that phase a little early. You really start developing speedrunner strats because honestly there's just nothing else to do. You just gotta. You just have to figure it out. Honestly, this is not the hard part. I figured this phase out pretty early in the many hours it would ultimately take me to do it. Now, it's very unlikely that you'll luck out and slip between those bars, so pacing yourself when there's a lot of them is probably for the best. Now, don't get me wrong, I've gotten lucky a couple times, but I've also gotten myself killed more than I care to admit. Once he's defenseless or down like the last one or two, it's pretty easy to just pop him and be done with it. And yeah, you're pretty much just going to alternate these behaviors. Laser bars, missiles, shadow dive, missiles, and around and around and around the carousel turns. And don't get me wrong, I like Trip a lot, she is adorable. And I think it's cool that they elected to bring back, like, Knack the Weasel. Like, when was the last time he was in a game? Sonic the Fighters, maybe? But yeah, the bosses in this are pretty brutal. Not to mention giving them one-hit kills is really breaking the framework of the franchise. Don't know why I undashed to the left there, that was weird. But as said, I wouldn't have kept playing if I wasn't having some measure of fun. I like Trip's power set. Most of the Emerald powers, I believe, are deactivated during boss fights, so I don't think I could have even relied on them, but for the ones that were active, most of them really wouldn't have helped. Now the real challenge begins, and this is where I began to adapt my strategy accordingly. This phase also has a few redundancies. Basically, while he's spitting the ants, you want to get behind him, hit one, volleyball it into him, phase done. Easy. Then he enters his annoying phase, and this is where I discovered my biggest mistake was running away. You don't actually want to. Stand on top of the hill and wait. If he decides you're sufficiently trapped, he'll skip everything else and just shoot at you. And so if you can dodge that, you can actually speed things along quite a bit. Once again, get behind him, hit the blue one, get hit by a really unfair thing. You know, part and parcel of the experience. Once again, just wait. He'll put up the nets and fire. Running from it actually makes it infinitely worse. I don't say regardless of what move he's about to do, being on one of the hills is the absolute best thing you can be. Be as high up as you can because it gives you the most options. You see, I've gotten very proficient having to deal with those. So, you know, you just gotta go. He'll put up multiple nets, but the same rules still apply, and Trip's double jump will basically bail you out of anything he could try. Just don't stop moving at this point, and he'll never hit you. One of the things you do not want to do is go too fast and end up going all the way around back into the nets. That can happen. Don't let it happen because it's a bad time. Even if you hit multiple of those blue ones, only one will hit him during this phase, which is absolute utter garbage. So again, if he thinks that you're sufficiently trapped, he'll skip all the rest of the setup and just fire, which honestly makes this so much more tolerable. Running, he'll actually go through the entire sequence no matter what. And so yeah, standing still is actually the smarter thing to do. Maybe because Sega knew it would be the last thing Gamer would actually try. Again, same rules. Try to bunch the nets as tightly together as you can. It's honestly just makes things way easier. Trip has more than enough agility to deal with it. Now we get his surprise head slam. Just don't get caught. As you see, the specific spot where it's safe is very narrow. It's just between the heads and the arms. Technically, if you can react fast enough, you can hit him in the head during that phase, but it's not worth it. So a lot of the times, I just didn't bother. Looking for easy shots is the better strategy here. Just don't get caught by obvious stuff is kind of my best advice. I think that's the only additional move that he'll add. At this point, we're pretty much at the tail end of things. I'm going to go silent and turn it back over to past Snek. So I hope this strategy guide helps you when you play the game. Because, as I will say, here in the closing credits sequence, this game's really good. It deserves more love than it gets. Alright, Future Snek, out. Oh my god, I finally did it! No one in company now. This is a different recording day. I had actually lost so many times that, yeah, I had almost given up hope. I'll have, okay, that was pretty cathartic, I have to say. Trip's courage. Okay, that felt pretty good. I learned a few tricks in my repeat attempts. I'll have a future me recording that talks over the victorious run of Trip's story. And now the Sun Gazer lizard gets to be friends with all the animals, including the plus-sized ones. You done good, kid. Okay, that's adorable. I did it! That was really freaking hard! Summon some avatars, make this a little more fun. Okay, I will say that last boss was kind of relentless, but I get why. Like, once you learn the pattern, it's not so bad, but it's very much a trial and error boss. Let's call it what it is. So, like, Trip is an amazing character. First off, I love her playstyle. She's kind of like a little bit of a hybrid of, like, Sonic and Knuckles. She has, like, the double jump and the wall climbing, but she also has some neat stuff that's all her own. And the fact that, like, they let you keep the emeralds from your other save file, if it's on the same save file, I should say, from the Sonic story, the main campaign, is really nice, because that way, like, you have a fighting chance. You can use the cheat codes to make things a little easier for yourself if you really want to. And that's really cool. I love it that that's even an option. First off, Trip's design is super cute, and I love that they picked something so obscure. Like, I had never heard of a Sun Gazer lizard. I wasn't sure what she was. So, like, that's super neat. It's super cool to see this new character, and honestly, I hope she comes back, because she's really grown on me. I'd like to know more about her, and I know there was a promotional cartoon about her. I know IDW's done some stuff. You guys already know my feelings on that, right? Like, I haven't exactly been subtle this Let's Play, have I? So, like, I love Trip. I hope she comes back. I hope she becomes a mainstay, like legit. I hope she's not this like one-off character who doesn't show up again for like the next 20 years. I will say, like, I talked to some of my friends, and generally the consensus, and mind you, this was all recorded prior to the first episode going live, so, like, if you guys had left your thoughts and feelings in the comments, I'm not ignoring them, I haven't read them yet. So, that time travel chicanery aside, what we have here is a really good Sonic game that should not have been priced at $60, and that's generally the consensus. The game is relatively short, it's relatively simple, it really should have been a budget title. This really should have been like a $20, maybe $30 Sonic game, maybe like $30 regular price, $20 on sale. I think that is fair. I got this for 20 bucks during the Steam summer sale, and honestly, I don't regret it. I've had so much fun, and the game's a little buggy at parts, but like I always say, it's not a Sonic game if you don't run into some bugs. It's just been so much fun. This feels like what Sonic the Hedgehog 4 was like trying to be and failed to achieve. Like, it's really cool that you can play as Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy throughout the first playthrough, and like you get another character, which I don't know if another Sonic game had done it that way before or not. Because usually it's like it's like Sonic 3 and Knuckles, where everyone's just available at the start and you pick who you want to play, or it's like Sonic Adventure, where you just play everyone sequentially. Or maybe it's like, Chaotix, where like you can just kind of like pick whoever. You had like the slot machine thing they had going, or the claw machine rather. Yeah, like this is the first time I can think of a Sonic game having like unlockable characters in the sense that this game does. And as a party game, it's a lot of fun. The limited online play we were able to do via the Steam network was a little roughshod at points, but it was still really fun when we could. And like, even though like the lead character kind of becomes like the main player and like everyone kind of gets tethered to them, I really don't feel like that was a bad solution to the problem. It was more intuitive than the Sonic Tail system in Sonic 2s and 3s, so like, I kind of feel like this was the best compromise for a party game. But even as a largely single-player experience, which is how I played it, I had a ton of fun. I love that the Emeralds had different powers. I kind of wish I could use them a bit more. There were some segments. The segments I really wanted to use the time slowdown was the segments where it basically didn't work. So I'm like, no, come on. You had your perfect opportunity. I think some of that's because, like, in the last part of the Egg Fortress, it's literally scripted. So this is, like, nothing you can do. That's the impression I got. Yeah, Avatar is the best thing to use here because it can pop the balloons for you. I had so much fun with this, and you know what? I'll be honest. If I paid $60 for this, I probably would feel a bit ripped off at this leg of things. But I didn't. Like I said, I got the game on sale, so I will say my recommendation is when the game is on sale, when the game is $20 to $30, I think it is a very reasonable purchase. I think you'll have a lot of fun if you can play local co-op. I bet that'll be crazy, because then you can, like, bully the bosses like Utaku and I did. Like, the Emerald powers neat, like, getting to use your super form. Like, I wonder how that would work in multiplayer. I didn't even think of that. Like, he had all the Chaos Emeralds. Like, can everyone in the party go super at the same time? Oh, man, I would love to see some gameplay footage of that. Especially if you had Trip, because she has, like, her crazy dragon powers. This is so good, guys. Like, I think this game got a really bad rap upon release, and I kind of see why. Again, $60 game. But, oh man, I like this. This might be... No, you know what? I'll go that far. This has replaced Sonic 3 and Knuckles as my favorite 2D, like, quote-unquote, classic-style Sonic the Hedgehog title. This is great, and I love Trip. Trip for future Sonic games. Hashtag more games for Trip. Get that trending. Okay, get that on the Tutor sphere X or Y or Z or whatever we're on. Oh man, this is so good. I was frustrated. I will admit that the final boss frustrated me. Like that, if that was like a Genesis era thing, I think people would have been like way more frustrated, but because this game, you have unlimited tries, I was able to like study the boss, and I had some opportunities to be like, oh, okay, that's how it works. Again, I'll have future me watch back the footage and do some post commentary. I feel good though. Like I fought a very genuinely difficult boss with some real BS he could pull on me, and most of my emerald powers didn't work during boss fights. Weirdly enough, they're not deactivated during that last leg of the game, but I just got so in the zone of not getting hit by the insta-kills, like I wasn't even thinking about using them. So yeah, it's like... This is like Sonic the Hedgehog 4, because like Sonic 4 was bad. Really bad. To me, this is like the proper continuation. I'll talk about Mania someday. I have some controversial takes on that one. I'll just say it because like I'm just kind of killing time with you guys right now at this point. You might as well hear it. I thought Mania was like a solid C+ game. The special stages are like borderline unplayable. I hate the special stages in most 2D Sonic games. Like the Sonic Advance ones are like, they are just unplayable. They are a mess. I never got Super Sonic in any of them, despite the fact that the advanced Sonic games are really, really good in all other respects. Mania was just a C+. There was too much nostalgia baiting. It was trying too hard to be Generations 2. The new stages were just, like, okay, but I know a lot of them are also based on, like, prototypical Sonic 2 levels. So, it's also, like, I can't really even give them points for originality, because, like, those were, like, largely things that they had planned on doing from the beginning anyway. I like that it had Mighty and Ray. The Encore Edition was cool, because, like, they actually had, like, different powers, and they worked differently. They weren't just, you know, Knuckles and Tails again, so that was cool. And I'd like to see Mighty and Ray and some more stuff. Mania did not impress me. I felt really let down after that. I didn't bother getting the emeralds there for the aforementioned reasons. So, like, I just didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it, but I enjoyed this. Like, maybe I am maybe I really am. I am the Hipster Snek, am I not? I like the game that a lot of people hated, and I really just don't much care for the game that fans swore was like the revival of Sonic the Hedgehog. You know, I think it's pretty clear to us now that the little blue guy isn't going anywhere anytime soon. But thank you for going through. I think this is going to be like 6 hours. This is going to be like 6 episodes of Sonic Superstars. And honestly, I'm glad I did it. This has been so much fun. I'm super glad I finally bit the bullet. I've been going back and forth the past several Steam sales. Like, should I get it? Should I not get it? No, I'm glad I got it. And Trip, the Sun Gazer Lizard in particular, makes me very happy that I did. Absolutely wonderful. And I feel so smug right now. I'm just like, yeah, I did that. I beat Knack the Weasel, Fang the Sniper, and his stupid, overpowered mech. Yeah, you guys are nothing. Not you guys, I mean, you know, Eggman and company. Yeah, we did it, Trip. You did awesome. 7... Okay, 8 medals. Not bad. Not bad at all. Avatar is the best power to use there. Last story? Are you kidding me? Oh, boy. Okay, give me a minute to brace myself. Because, I might need help for this. I'll see you guys. This is either going to be the next episode, or there's going to be a cut. And you guys will notice the difference, and I will not till after the fact. So I'll talk to you guys on the other side. And we're back to Sonic Superstars for the last story. So I actually did watch the cartoon. Turns out this thing is the Black Dragon, which is a good thing I watched the cartoon when I did, because otherwise I'd have gone into this not knowing there even was one. Metal Trip Orange. Not right now. So that thing I thought was a Chow egg, That's the egg of the black dragon. And it's the thing that Trip and her tribe have been protecting. And you can basically walk right past it and not even notice that it's there. So, having completed the story mode and Trip's journey, we can now address the Black Dragon directly. This thing apparently has been harassing the islands that this game takes place on for countless ages. Okay, so I can deflect the blue ones. Got it. Okay, so the rings are actually kind of attracted to me. If I go kind of just close to them, kind of magnet them. What? Oh, it's Knuckles! Thanks, buddy. Whoa! Okay, let's grab some rings. Get ready. Whoa! Oh, I can kind of dart around. Ah, jeez. Okay, the black holes steal my rings. That's bad. They actually have a counter for supersonic. With those stupid black holes. Okay. Try to get back up. Oh no, maybe it's not the black holes. Maybe that was my dashing around like an idiot. Think I may have compromised this run, guys. It's okay, I was learning the rules. Yep. Alright, try that again. Dashing around is powerful, but wastes rings. I think is a lesson. Yep, that burns rings. 5 at a time. So yeah, me being incredibly careless was, cost us that one. Alright. Let's focus on conserving energy, charging up with rings when I can, and using the dash as an emergency maneuver. Rather than a, anything goes maneuver. Somebody want to destroy as much of this as I can? Oh, hey, Tails. Whoops. Yeah, no, it's better to get rid of that stuff. Otherwise, he kind of gets to bump me around. What? Why did that push me? I didn't really get the opportunity to do much there. Okay, well... I'm gonna smack you up, dragon. As soon as I figure out how. Okay. Wait for the blue one. Nope! Missed the blue one. Ah! Got the blue one that time. Ah. Okay, sweet. Knuckles coming in on the assist. Like a bro. Smack the dragon up. Whoa! Am I supposed to get out of the way, or how's this gonna work? Yeah, seems like getting out of the way was the best advice. Okay, that just kind of pushes me back. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do, if anything, during that bit. Missing some tactile feedback. If I wanted a game that didn't tell me anything, I'd go back to playing Monster Rancher 2! That's a joke. I plan to get back to being the monster soon. Don't worry about that. Okay. Third one coming down should be a blue one, looks like. Boom! But did he actually have the presence of mind to repel it? Jeez, he's getting smart. Yeah, all my abilities just make me dodge. I can't use my other emerald powers. I think here the best thing to do is just kind of plow through as much of this as you can. Open yourself up some safe escape paths before this happens. Yep. Alright. That's really just going to stall you out by the look of it. Nope. Wonder if I can, like, volleyball him. Let's try it. Well, I can punch through him, but that's not a good strategy. Hello there. Someone joined us. So we're having some technical difficulties, but that's okay. Are you with us? Running dangerously low on rings. Shove us around, but we're still more or less in control of the situation, at least for now. Whoa. Okay.
Or, you know, if I unmute myself, that might help.
No, that does have good results, typically.
Whoa, I mean, General Kenobi, I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me. My mini battle droid, I guess, turned on my mute. He stopped beating you right in the elbow and muted my stream.
Well, you know, some of those droids are known to act up like that. Now, you have joined us in the last story, where it turns out this game has a story, and I actually just found out about it like about 2 minutes ago before recording. So you remember that when I saw that black egg and I speculated that it might be a Chow egg? It's not, actually. It was the egg of the Black Dragon, an apocalyptic beast that Trip and her tribe have been battling for centuries, that used to rampage over the islands where this game takes place. And Eggman woke him up, thinking that was a swell idea. So now that we have completed the main story and Trip story and gotten the Chaos and Emeralds, we are able to take the fight to the dragon, who previously was sealed in that egg.
Gonna be alright. You know, I gotta say, I kind of understand now why people have issues with this game. Just saying, not my favorite thing.
I mean, I've enjoyed my time with it, but I also got the game for $20. If I had bought this for $60, I'd probably be pretty salty given the state of affairs.
I mean, yes, but you also know that, you know, Sonic fans, you know, they don't do that shiz.
No, indeed not. No,
are you just gonna die if you run out of rings?
Yeah. No, I've already managed to do that because I do have a dodge tackle thing, but it burns 5 rings with each use. And I'm not sure what to do when he does that. Oh, and those can kill you. But I was also, gonna die anyway, so that doesn't really change anything.
I mean...
So I'm not completely invincible for once. I actually have to kind of be smart about what I'm doing.
I'm a big freaking dragon.
Okay.
I'm gonna barf at you.
We're gonna take this from the top. You avoid the pink ones, they'll just smack us in the head, and punch the blue ones back at him. So that's how we get started. I don't have any of my other emerald powers, I just have super, so this is what we're doing. It's better to smash as much of this ice stuff as you can, because it turns into those red shards that are kind of annoying to deal with. Thank you, Knuckles. And the Knuckles.
Thank you, and Knuckles. Thank you for your service.
And, he does that charge, but I'm not sure what to do when he does. now I just know, like, get away from the black holes. Like, gravity is inherently stronger than chaos energy. Do you?
Well, you know, gravity exists in all dimensions.
That's true.
You know. Did we ever do, oh wait, no, you did, actually. I think you sent, Whole Horse to the Shadow Realm.
Yes.
I distinctly remember you did Tusk Act 4, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm dead.
Yes, I'm super dead now. Ah. Clubbed in the head by being careless. This is a very big battlefield. I have to kind of, like, keep an eye out for everything that he's doing at any given time. Thankfully, like, I also seem to have a magnetic pull on the rings, so, like, when I do go, like, kind of near them, I'll get them. I don't have to do, like, precise hitboxing.
And you are joking about me being a Toho villain.
Yeah, you know, now that you have this silly dragon, you feel that this has come to full circle.
You're going to have to resolve this incident there, Ray.
No. 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 Sonic does not hate his neighbors nearly enough to be Rainbow.
See, that's the issue, is that there's entirely, like, there really is nothing to Toho except for memes. They're just so little that all it is just, you know, oh no, bad apple, oh no, they stole the precious thing, oh no, funny hats, and it's like, yeah, okay. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, some of the memes are pretty funny.
No, there are good ones.
But, yeah, it's like, I am so sick and tired of, you know, oh my goodness, Marisa stole the precious thing, oh my goodness. It's like, God, guys, Embodiment of Scarlet Devil was not even the best one.
Nope. It's actually pretty overhyped because that was like the first Windows-enabled one, and you don't need an emulator to play it. So, like, it typically gets held in a particularly high regard, despite being just, like, pretty okay, I would say.
Oh, gee, guys.
Dang it. I keep missing the ones I need to get.
Wow.
Like, I was actually doing, like, way better in my first run, funny enough.
You are like, flawlessly avoiding...
I'm flawlessly avoiding everything I need to hit, yes.
Yeah, you're flawlessly avoiding your responsibility.
I do that every day.
Movies.
I have lots of practice on those.
Seems like you, like, shoot some kind of, like, sparkle thing at him.
Yeah.
Like you're Captain EO or something.
Okay, so it seems like you just gotta get past the... Oh, thank you, Amy. No, Trip is there.
Now you're gonna be my boyfriend? Nah.
About that. No.
My booty hole.
Blast you with rocks. How do you like that? Two can play this game. Let's play a game of volleyball, Dark Dragon. Ah, thank you, Tails.
Oh, I'm so angry. With the power of... I could be a Sonic OC too. I'm gonna be Dark the Dragon.
Dark the Dragon. You know, I bet it's been done.
Dark the Dragon.
I bet it's out there.
I'm sorry, but you are a PSO2 boss. Oh no, I am.
Does sound like a PSO2 boss, right?
Yeah, it sounds like he'd be a Dark Falls. Yeah.
Okay, these are getting way more aggressive. I have learned that I can dodge out of them if I have rings. So the reason I actually dodged is because I had less than 5 rings.
You almost had the perfect amount of rings. You did for a second.
I know. I mean, I burned them while having them, so I'm only going to be able to obtain perfection for very brief windows of time.
Well, perfection, is ephemeral.
It is. Fleeting and evasive in nature. Rare to achieve and difficult to maintain. Wow, I wasn't expecting to get life lessons from Sonic the Hedgehog. Remember, kids, if someone touches you in a way or a place you don't like, that's no good.
But you know, it's funny, 4/20/69. I don't get it.
Nope.
I don't get it.
Come at me, bro. I'm ripped. I'm super
ripped. You'll understand when you're older. Yeah, thanks, stepfather.
Nope.
That's right, Sonic. I adopted your best friend. He's now my son. What are you going to do about it? That's right, nothing. Because it doesn't involve you.
I mean, strictly speaking, not untrue.
You're not a good role model.
Technically speaking,
I don't like him hanging around with you.
I mean,
you're a bad influence.
Because I keep encouraging him to break all your machines.
And also to, you know, be a rebellious free spirit and not to, you know, have any discipline or you know. All you do is just break things. You don't think about how much it costs. You don't think about, you know, all the poor people that had to go and create those things. You don't think about society.
You're just talking about your
society, Sonic.
It's not society. You're doing it all on your own.
I'm a microcosm of society, Sonic.
Microcosm of casual villainy.
It's me. You know, there's a difference between me and, you know, villainy. I don't, you know, tax you.
Oh, well, I mean, you're taxing in a completely different fashion. You just don't tax my income.
Wordplay aside.
Hey, Amy, could you make a few more passes? Wait, I saw the Dargon. If I get there fast enough, I think I can punch him in his stupid dragon face. So I need to be a little more reckless, it seems.
Probably. I mean,
thanks,
probably. Nex. No problem there, good buddy. Approved.
This battle is approved. Oof.
Hey, I mean, it doesn't involve the Master Emerald, and that means it's okay. I'm okay with this.
Actually, that is kind of an interesting thing. Like, the Master Emerald is canon and Sonic Boom, but the Chaos Emeralds aren't.
Yes, but do the Chaos Emeralds, you know, does the Master Emerald go in somebody's mouth? That's the question.
Not to my knowledge.
That's probably for the best.
That would be a very big piece of rock candy if you get my drift.
Hey, you should go out of my mouth. I'm hesitant.
Oh, I'm gonna punch you in your stupid dragon belly.
Oh, my tummy, my tum-tum.
You don't like that, do you? You don't like being punched.
Not my tum-tum. I mean, I'm not really, like, into being punched in general. I mean, really, who is?
I've met some interesting people in my time. Okay.
You worry me.
It's not me, dude. let's just say I've dated some very interesting women in my time.
Sneks are weird.
They kind of are. I can punch through him, but it just kind of throws me backwards. It's not really worth the head-on collision.
Sneks are weird.
Yeah.
But you know what's not weird? Nordscape Shadow VPN.
Okay, here we go. Hey! Okay, punch him in the belly.
Oh, my tum-tum!
So you hit him in the face, he just knocks you back. When you punch him in the belly, he's weak.
I'm gonna send you to the Shadow Realm!
Actually, it kind of looks like that's exactly what he plans to do. Okay, this is new.
This is the second phase, Sonic.
Okay, he's just like summoning like shadow claws and trying to like grab me.
Hey, Sonic, you ever played Heritage of the Future? You know Shadow Dio? You probably don't know about that. In fact, you probably only watched, JoJo because of the anime.
No. Whoa.
Ah!
Okay, I really need some rings. Where are my friends? I'm running dangerously low on rings. Hello, friends. Pleased to be friending. Ah.
You get to friending. My favorite is Shadow Dio. Regular Dio is for noobs. Noobs who are trying to do the Dio combo.
No, I'm gonna run out of rings! Tails!
Oh, and you know what? I bet they're gonna ask you to do it all over again.
Probably. I think I crashed the game because it was in the middle of a scene transition. Holy crap.